Pirates versus US Navy. Watch the consequences unfold. When thinking about pirates, we might picture bold adventures, wielding swords, and swinging on ropes. However, reality is more gripping and hazardous than movie scenes. Real pirates confronting the US Navy? Indeed, an enigmatic attack on an American warship has left many puzzled. What's hidden? What's the secret behind the US Navy's approach to combating piracy? And who are the real pirates of today? Let's find out. Pirates, far from mere figures in old tales, pose a contemporary threat. The era of piracy during the 16th and 17th centuries, known as the Golden Age, saw Europeans turning to piracy to escape poverty. Marooning, a terrifying punishment, involved leading individuals on deserted islands with limited supplies and a loaded gun, forcing difficult decisions. In the present day, modern pirates wield guns and rocket launchers instead of swords. Incidents of piracy have surged by 75% in the last decade. The waters near Somalia are particularly hazardous, where pirates utilize fast boats, fake distress signals, and deceptive tactics to approach large ships. Upon boarding, their aim is to demand ransom money, sometimes reaching into the millions. Countering piracy is a formidable challenge, with Navy patrols and onboard security measures in place. Fortunately, most sailors complete their trips safely. Recognizing the serious threat pirates pose to maritime trade and seafarer safety, the US Navy has devised a comprehensive strategy to combat this long-standing issue. A key element in their approach involves the use of non-lethal deterrence. A prevalent non-lethal tool in the maritime industry is the water cannon, proving to be an effective anti-piracy measure. This device expels a forceful and impenetrable stream of water, efficiently dissuading pirates from attempting to board merchant vessels. Moreover, the water cannon can swiftly fill pirate boats, hindering their movement and restricting maneuverability. US naval vessels employ advanced ship hardening as a crucial tactic. Commercial ships integrate physical measures to thwart pirate boarding, incorporating razor wire, anti-climbing barriers, reinforced doors, and fortified citadels. These measures create formidable obstacles, significantly raising the difficulty for pirates attempting to access ships and their valuable cargo. The US Navy actively advocates for best management practices in the shipping industry. These practices encompass maintaining high-speed transit, conducting anti-piracy drills, implementing lookouts, and having citadel plans in place. Adhering to these industry-approved protocols enhances ships' preparedness and response capabilities, thereby reducing vulnerability to virtually all pirate attacks. A notable point is the indispensable role of aerial surveillance in the US Navy's anti-piracy operations. Helicopters and unmanned aerial vehicles are extensively utilized for aerial surveillance, covering expansive areas, identifying suspicious activities, and delivering real-time information to naval vessels and maritime authorities. Aerial surveillance enhances situational awareness, facilitating swift responses to piracy incidents and ensuring the efficient deployment of naval assets. Additionally, collaborative information sharing is a key element of the United States Navy's anti-piracy endeavors. Actively engaging in initiatives like the Maritime Security Center Horn of Africa and the International Maritime Bureau's Piracy Reporting Center, the Navy emphasizes the importance of sharing information to bolster collective efforts against piracy. By exchanging intelligence, incident reports, and piracy trends with international partners, the Navy contributes to a comprehensive understanding of piracy activities, fostering coordinated responses and preparing for potential challenges. The US Navy places significant importance on capacity building in piracy-prone regions through training programs, joint exercises, and the provision of equipment and resources. The Navy works towards enhancing the capabilities of regional navies and coast guards, fostering collaboration that ultimately strengthens regional forces. This collaborative approach empowers them to effectively combat piracy within their own waters, contributing to a safer maritime environment. Additionally, the Navy actively participates in raising public awareness about piracy and educating mariners on best practices through websites, publications, and outreach programs. These tactics and strategies constitute a comprehensive and adaptable approach implemented by the US Navy to counter piracy. In the continuous fight against piracy, significant organizations such as the International Maritime Bureau, IMB, have emerged. The IMB plays a crucial role in monitoring and documenting piracy incidents globally, providing valuable insights to governments and authorities. Moreover, the United Nations has proactively addressed piracy by enacting the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. This convention establishes a comprehensive legal framework to combat piracy, mandating international cooperation among nations to apprehend and prosecute pirates, regardless of their nationality or the location of their criminal activities. Don't overlook Combined Task Force 150, a multinational naval task force operating under the Combined Maritime Forces, tasked with enhancing maritime security in the Gulf of Aden, the Arabian Sea, and the Indian Ocean. CTF 150 focuses on countering terrorism, preventing illicit activities like piracy and smuggling, and fostering a safe maritime environment. Contributions from participating nations, offering naval assets and personnel on a rotating basis, form the backbone of this task force. Through patrols, surveillance, and interdiction operations, CTF 150 collaborates internationally, with ships and aircrafts from various countries working together. Undoubtedly, the fight against piracy is a collective endeavor, with the US Navy playing a significant role in this collaborative effort. Despite the diligent efforts of the US Navy, some encounters with pirates proved less than ideal. On March 18, 2006, during a crucial mission as part of Task Force 150, the Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruiser USS Cape St. George, or CG-71, and the Arleigh-Burke-class guided missile destroyer USS Gonzalez, or DDG-66, found themselves in a perilous situation, serving as a resolute deterrent against piracy. In a gripping incident unfolding on the treacherous waters off of the coast of Somalia, the US Navy engaged in a life-or-death struggle against a bold band of pirates. While patrolling this expensive ocean, the two warships heightened their senses, encountering an ominous sight on the horizon, a vessel towing a fleet of menacing skiffs, approaching with malicious intent. Sensing danger, a boarding party from the USS Gonzalez bravely embarked on an investigation, only to witness a chilling sight. The pirates, armed to the teeth with rocket-propelled grenade launchers, were emboldened. In a shocking turn of events, the pirates unleashed a hail of gunfire upon the USS Cape St. George, resulting in minor damage. The tranquility of the moment shattered, and chaos swiftly ensued. The Cape St. George and the Gonzalez, fueled by steely resolve, retaliated with a barrage of small arms fire. The air resonated with the clash of bullets and the crackling of flames as the main pirate vessel succumbed to an inferno, sinking beneath the unforgiving waves. In a decisive triumph, two smaller skiffs were apprehended, leading to the capture of 12 pirates and the unfortunate discovery of one deceased individual. Surprisingly, a Somali pirate group later asserted that 27 of their coastal guardsmen had been involved in this unfortunate encounter. The surviving pirates, valiant despite the near-catastrophic failure in their victim selection process, now faced an uncertain fate in captivity. The alarming reality is that pirates continually adapt their tactics, employing various strategies to enhance their success and avoid detection. These evolving tactics encompass the utilization of motherships to extend their reach. We mentioned the shocking nature of these actions, and it doesn't end there. They also engage in piracy operations by hijacking fishing vessels, exploiting these jurisdictional challenges in international waters. They go as far as hacking into shipping company systems for intelligence gathering or to disrupt operations. Despite naval operations being the primary method to counter piracy in the Gulf of Aden and the Arabian Sea, there's a consensus that these efforts alone fall short of fully addressing the threat. The vast operational area of Somali pirates surpasses the effective patrolling capacity of naval vessels. With around 25 naval vessels tasked with covering over 1.1 million square nautical miles, each vessel is assigned to patrol an average of 44,000 square nautical miles. Pirates often relocate their activities to unpatrolled waters when naval forces are present. Several supplementary counter-piracy initiatives have been suggested. These include the utilization of unmanned aerial vehicles for extended surveillance, financial tracking, and analysis to undermine pirate financing, along with the prosecution and punishment of convicted pirates as a deterrent. The U.S. Navy incorporates unmanned aerial vehicles capable of autonomous operation, following pre-programmed routes and performing tasks without human intervention. This approach minimizes the risk to human personnel. Unmanned surface vehicles, USVs, operate in high-risk areas, enabling operators to maintain a safe distance from potential pirate encounters and reducing the risk of harm or hostage situations. Outfitted with various sensors, cameras, and surveillance systems, these vehicles gather real-time information and imagery. The gathered data can be sent to a control center for analysis and decision-making. Additionally, the U.S. Navy employs advanced sonar systems for underwater surveillance and detection, capable of identifying submerged threats like pirate divers or underwater vehicles. Furthermore, power projection is a vital tool in the U.S. Navy's strategy against piracy. Establishing a visible presence in piracy-prone regions acts as a deterrent, signaling the Navy's readiness to respond promptly and decisively to pirate threats. The deployment of warships, aircrafts, and other assets underscores the Navy's commitment to discouraging pirate activities by increasing the perceived risk involved. Taking a proactive stance, this approach aids in preventing attacks before they unfold, playing a pivotal role in decreasing piracy incidents overall. Power projection empowers the U.S. Navy to swiftly respond to piracy events. Strategically positioned naval assets can promptly intercept and disrupt pirate activities, offering crucial assistance to threatened vessels. Maritime interdiction operations involve boarding and apprehending suspicious vessels, disrupting piracy networks, and facilitating the prosecution of individuals involved. Furthermore, the Navy's air assets, including carrier-based and maritime patrol aircrafts, ensure air superiority through surveillance and reconnaissance missions. The U.S. Navy's aerial coverage plays a vital role in enhancing situational awareness and facilitating the early detection of pirate activities, enabling timely and effective responses. The connection between piracy and environmental concerns, particularly in maritime activities and their impact on ecosystems, holds significance. Pirates often engage in unsustainable and destructive fishing practices that lead to the depletion of fish populations. Additionally, their vessels contribute to ocean pollution through oil spills and chemical discharges, posing a threat to marine life and habitats. Anchoring in sensitive areas such as coral reefs further compounds the issue of causing destruction to these fragile ecosystems that support marine biodiversity and coastal resilience. The U.S. Navy is actively addressing the environmental impacts of piracy through its maritime security operations. Beyond confronting pirates at sea, Navy patrols seek to disrupt illegal practices that pollute the ocean and harm delicate marine habitats. By securing coastlines and major shipping lanes, the Navy plays a crucial role in supporting sustainable fishing, shipping, and offshore resource extraction, economic activities reliant on healthy oceans. The protection of maritime ecosystems from piracy not only safeguards biodiversity, but also promotes coastal resilience and sustainable blue economies, offering ecosystem services that extend beyond the United States to benefit the international community. The Navy's involvement in ocean governance transcends ship defense, encompassing the preservation of overall marine health. Considering these responsibilities, are you aware of any additional roles the U.S. Navy undertakes, nationally or internationally, whether at land or at sea? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The United States Navy remains dedicated to ensuring the safety and security of the seas, actively combating piracy as part of its steadfast commitment. Through active participation in multinational operations, like Combined Task Force 150, the Navy plays a crucial role in deterring and countering pirate activities in vulnerable regions. Their commitment is evident in deploying naval assets, including the USS Howard and other vessels, to monitor and protect hijacked ships, such as the MV Faina, maintaining a vigilant presence and fostering collaboration with international partners. The U.S. Navy showcases unwavering determination to safeguard global maritime trade, protect the well-being of seafarers, and uphold maritime security principles. We extend our sincere respect and admiration to the brave individuals serving in the United States Navy, dedicating themselves to combating piracy. Their steadfast commitment and courage in the face of danger merit our highest admiration. These men and women selflessly risk their lives to protect the seas, uphold global trade, and ensure the safety of seafarers. Their relentless efforts in the ongoing fight against pirates stand as a testament to their unwavering dedication and the values they embody. If you appreciate this video, be sure to give it a like, and if you enjoyed it, consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.